When starting the development of a mobile payment solution under PCI MPoC, it quickly becomes clear that meeting the technical requirements through coding and programming is only part of the work. Establishing robust processes is just as critical to success. The MPoC standard is dense and sometimes difficult to interpret. In addition, the lab review is extremely thorough. This means that developing an MPoC solution is not only about coding the features, but also about proving that you have robust processes in place. In this short presentation, we will walk through the main security components, the software lifecycle requirements, and the kind of documentation and evidence expected by the standard. Let's start with the technical core. Every MPoC solution needs strong foundations, secure random numbers, robust cryptography and key management, and protected communication channels. On top of that, the software must include defensive mechanisms and in some cases white box cryptography. Attestation and monitoring, or A&M, ensures the environment remains trustworthy over time. Account data must be captured securely, for example through NFC, and in some cases additional features like PIN entry or offline payments may be required. These are the basic security building blocks of any MPoC solution. Before diving into certification, conducting a structured gap analysis can help identify potential design or architectural issues early on, saving significant time and avoiding costly surprises during lab review. The MPoC standard allows for a modular approach. Depending on your product type, you may be responsible for integrating different MPoC components. This flexibility can reduce development effort, but also requires careful integration planning. You also need to ensure that your operational environment is managed securely. This includes different responsibilities focusing in particular on protecting the assets in the backends, but also the secure distribution of the COTS software and the A&M operational security. In some cases, it may be more strategic to leverage existing PCI certifications, such as PCI DSS or PCI SLC, to cover certain aspects rather than addressing everything solely within the MPoC evaluation. This approach can help optimize effort, align with existing compliance activities, and bring additional benefits across multiple products in your organization. The secure software lifecycle is a major part of MPoC. It is not enough to have secure code at one point in time. You must demonstrate that your organization has governance, training, and policies in place. You need defined development practices, patch management, change control, and testing activities. You must also be prepared for incident management, and most importantly, you need to maintain documentation and evidence that these processes are followed consistently. From a developer's point of view, these lifecycle requirements translate into day-to-day tasks. During design, you need to perform threat modeling. During coding, follow secure coding standards and use automated tools. Testing should include not only functionality, but also security checks. Releases must go through approval gates, and maintenance means patching and monitoring vulnerabilities quickly. Finally, developers are expected to participate in ongoing training, documentation, and even incident response drills. One of the less obvious but very important aspects of MPoC is documentation. Labs do not only evaluate your code, they review your processes, and they require evidence that these processes are consistently applied. Traditionally, hardware payment terminals were deployed in relatively static environments, often with limited updates over their lifetime. Today, however, both hardware and software solutions must evolve continuously to keep up with new features, changing platforms, and emerging security threats. This is especially true for mobile solutions running on COTS devices, which change at a much faster pace. In this dynamic landscape, only robust, well-documented, and demonstrable processes can ensure long-term security. To support vendors in this area, using well-structured documentation templates can greatly accelerate the preparation of the required materials, ensure consistency, and help align evidence with the standard's expectations. To conclude, MPoC compliance is about more than just the development of payment and security features. It is about combining technical components with strong organizational processes. The modular approach offers flexibility, but the secure software lifecycle remains at the heart of compliance. And in the end, documentation and evidence can be as important as the implementation itself. Follow REEKON for more insights on PCI MPoC and payment security.